Hello, this is Tom with Rock Solid. In this video, we will be going over the organization of REMS. We have multiple levels of access depending on what a person's role in the system is, and also what menus they can view and use. So we will be going into that. First, the organization of the system. Customers are organized into groups. You'll hear multiple terms for this. We've used franchise, partner, agent, groups, organization. Um, it's just a way to organize people or your shippers into different subsets. In this video, I'm going to try to use the word group as much as I can, but just be aware that if I say franchise or partner or agent or thing, it's all the same. So in our system, when you add customers to the system, you have to put them in a group. You can have one group in the system, you could have 100 or more groups in the system, depending on how you want to organize your shippers. Please refer to your contract with Rock Solid. There can be fees depending on the number of groups you create. Every system will have a TST group. TST for test, which is a Rock Solid group that we use for our testing and troubleshooting your customers. So you always see a TST group. Our group IDs are 3 digits. They could be numbers or letters, like 100 or TST. So you can do that, or you can do combinations. In the system, depending on your access, it is depending on who you can see and what menus you can see. There are 5 levels in the system, and they are named level 1, 2, 3, 3.5, and 4. So yeah, the 3.5 was an addition later. So before that, we just had 1, 2, 3, 4. But there are 5 levels, although what they can see depends on a couple things. So each menu in our system is restricted by a level. Like, for instance, the Manage Users menu, which allows you to manage who can access REMS, who can add people to REMS, and everything as a user in the system, is generally given to only level 1 users, so that the system admin manages who it is. You don't want to give everyone the ability to create custom or logins to REMS, so you limit it. Other menu items such as edit customer, which lets you edit or view customers, i.e. shippers in the system, is that accessible to everyone, because each level should be able to see their customers. The caveat comes with what customers. So break that down. Level 1 and level 2 can see every customer in the system. They have access to all customers. Now, level 2, the difference between and 1, 2 is just the menus. Like, for instance, I mentioned the manage users maybe is only accessible by level 1. So if you have a level 2 login, you might not see that menu item, but you can see every customer because you have full access. Next is level 3, which is the group level. So if I have a level 3 login to the TST group in the system, I could see every customer in that system, or in that group, in the TST group. If there was a 100 group with customers, I could not see those customers. I could only see my customers in the TST group. 3.5, same thing. I can see all the customers within that group. The difference between 3 and 3.5 is the same difference between 1 and 2. I might have menus that the level 3 user could see that level 3.5 does not have access to. For instance, receive payments or posting payments in the system. Maybe I don't want the level 3.5 to have access to that. Then they would not have that menu item, and instead but they could still see all the customers in the system. So there are ways to manage what pages or menus the customer can see. Next is level 4. Now, level 4 is a sales rep inside a group. So if I have 2 sales reps in a group, and I create a customer under sales rep 1, that sales rep can see the customer and their data, whereas the second sales rep cannot. The sales rep can only see their people in the system, when you add it, there's a sales rep section, and when you set someone to be the sales rep, that's their sales rep. And if I have a level 4 login, I can only see my customers that I am the sales rep for, and I cannot see that other sales rep's customers. So it's restricted that way. So that's the basic setup of the system. When adding users, you can decide their level. If I am a level 3, I can create level 3.5 and level 4 if I have access to the menu. For the most part, you get that's access limited to the highest level to create users in the system. But it is your system to determine who can access the menus. Maybe you want to give that to 3, but they could not create a level 1 user. They could only create a 3.5 or 4. Hopefully that all made sense. If you have any questions, please reach out.